Hello, welcome to Gatekeeping, where we take a deep dive into a pop culture phenomenon and decide if we let it through our gate. What a morning it's been, but we are here.
Oh, this is the third time we're recording our intro. So, no niceties this time, no fluff, no riffraff. We're just going to get straight into it. Because I'll kill myself if I have to record this again. Not to say, but please welcome, it's 3 times, but it's so worth it for this amazing guest we have today. Please welcome the wonderful returning guest, Andrew Fraser.
Hi.
How
Do
are
you hear
you?
me?
We
I'm
can hear you this
good.
time.
Thank you for
Yay!
going through what you just went through to have me on. It's sort of the usual experience when people get to know me. It's painful,
It's
but
a
it's
struggle.
worth it.
Well,
Exactly.
we will see if it's worth it. We'll decide at the end.
Period.
Yeah, I think,
How are
we
you both?
couldn't.
I've missed you.
We've missed you too. So last time when you got cut off, you were telling us that you went to the theater and then you were answering the question and it just became a garbled mess. So I would really like to hear what you went to see today at a matinee, which you explained to me is a show that is during the day.
That's correct. What I went to see was a show called Life is a Dream at 25A, which was great.
Okay.
I would recommend any Sydney listeners get on down to Belvoir downstairs and check it out.
Do you
Love
think
that.
life is a dream?
I think life
Life could be a dream.
is a
sweetheart.
nightmare.
Yeah, which is a type
Honestly,
of dream.
that's true, I guess, but I'm throwing in a distinction there. But it's interesting, nightmares are cool too. So cut
Yeah.
I had a dream that I had to go on for the girl who's playing Alphabet on the West End at the moment, but only for like a third of the show, and then she came back and did the bows because she didn't want me to have the attention. So
Oh my god.
Showbiz is ruthless.
I know.
Even in your dreams, you're having like niche, like musical theater.
Yeah, wicked and niche musical theatre.
Well, no, that like to you be going specifically on the West End for 1/3 of the show and her coming back for bows. It's like normal person goes to see Wicked and they're like, it's Wicked, witches, yay! But no, I went to see Beetlejuice the musical this week.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
And now we said it.
I was surprised at your response to that, but I had fun. We
I
love
thought
Beetlejuice.
Karis Oka was fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I'm not just
Karis
saying that because
Oka
she's a
and
previous
Erin
guest
Clare.
of the podcast. But yeah, that's all I'll say. That's all.
Okay,
I'll say.
huge week to test your Tim Burton fanship with the Dead Dance crickets. Now, what the hell was that?
And did you go to Wednesday Island?
I couldn't cop an invite to Wednesday Island. But to be fair, I don't actually think I was in the state at the time. I could not get further away from that hell.
Where were you?
I think I was at the Melbourne International Film Festival, perhaps. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm getting mixed up. But
you came
Wednesday
here for
Island. I was in town, Mama.
Andrew's always in town for MIF.
I didn't get a text. I didn't get a text. That's okay.
Well, it was a brief appearance, but I'll see you there next year, Diva. Why don't you come to SFF sometime? Sydney Film Festival. It's beckoning you.
I doubt it.
Okay, there we go.
You should both come over to London Film Festival with me.
Oh, I would
come
love
see Hamnet,
to. The BFI.
Oh, I'll be there.
Yes.
I'm taking the day off work to go see
will
Hamnet
see
because
there.
it was the only session that was available when I went to buy tickets. I was like,
wow, that's brave of you to put that on record when you put in your sick leave.
No. I put in an annual leave day. I said,
oh, brave.
I said, I'll be off, and I don't need to give you a reason as to
an
why.
important family event, and I have
One
to
for
be
the
off
girls.
this day.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to the
Shakespeare is
London
my
Film
family.
Festival recap episode.
It'll be 10 hours long, and I won't be
Naturally.
participating. Yeah.
Aw.
It'll be a solo episode. And
Mm.
anyway, speaking of London film, haha, today we're talking about a fantastic piece of film, cinema. You know, people have been banging down our damn door to do this episode, and we thought, why not? We're talking about
We thought, why
2000
not?
and we thought, why not? Give the people what they want. We are talking about 2005, 6? Notes on a Scandal.
Woo! And the crowd goes wild.
I mean, this is like the gay guy movie.
Truly.
Oh, literally. And the lesbian movie when you really
Yeah, don't
think
forget the
about
gay
it.
girls, I would say. I mean, it's very much for them too. But
Sorry, everyone.
yeah, erasure yet again. Yes, no, it's a fabulous film. It's made an impact on me in many ways. And both of you. When did you both of you first see the film? I'm turning the interview onto you two.
That was actually
honey.
my first line of questioning in my little notes. When did we first see the film? So you've been reading. I first watched it during COVID, actually. I think I just downloaded it one night and the rest is history, truly.
Fabulous. For those who don't have visuals, there was a little cigarette action going on. So do with that what you will.
That was me. I downloaded it illegally.
Oh,
So
I thought you were. I thought that was like I got high and watched Notes on a Scandal, which would be totally respectable.
No, yeah. I don't partake in the reefer. It's not for me.
Period.
The devil's cigarette. Are you worried that the Australian government is going to come after you? Or like what, New Line Cinema or whoever made this film?
After who? Me or James?
James.
For illegally downloading Notes on a Scandal.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, honey, try making a show out of this movie in advertising with no copyright.
Well, yeah,
Scott Rudin is actually going to come and shoot both of you in the head, I've heard.
And the thing is, he actually will, given the record that man has.
Yeah, he's got nothing else to do. Actually, he's coming back to Broadway, apparently. So
that's true. Which we have Laurie Metcalf to thank, which is heartbreaking to say the least.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I didn't know that because didn't he produce Lady Bird?
Yeah,
he produced a lot of shit. I've been watching a lot of movies lately, and it's like produced
let's
by
be
Scott
real.
Rudin.
I'll be sad. And who hasn't thrown coffee at their assistant or whatever the hell he was doing? So
exactly.
Yeah.
He's a gay guy with good taste. What can we say?
What can you do?
My favorite story from that whole thing was when one of the people in the office was like, yeah, I'm going to go up and see my family like in the snow or whatever. And he was like, I hope you crash your car in the snow and die.
Queen behavior.
I love that.
Yeah. But to I don't remember when I saw Notes on a Scandal for the first time. And that's my story. I feel like I was young. That's all I know.
You're not
but,
young.
I liked it. Yeah. Not anymore, certainly. Yeah. What about you, Andrew? Did it rewire your brain?
I feel like it always existed in my consciousness a little bit, but I knew of it definitely because I'm like an Oscar gay, which is like well documented, I feel. And the first time I became conscious of the Oscars was like the time when Judy and Kate were nominated for this. So I remember learning about it through that context. But actually seeing the film, I feel like happened years later, but we definitely fell in love with it again, like when I was at drama school. We had this like early in the training, there was like a screen training class where they brought in like professional actors to like do a scene in like a sound studio that we had, and it was all like very home and away aesthetics, but they did a scene from Notes on a Scandal, and it was like two divas of Australian theatre in front of an audience of like 20 new drama students, and they were like queening out.
Which
like,
scene?
It's the scene where she turns up and Judi Dench turns up and the cat is in hospital, and she's like, I need
Someone
you
has
to come.
died.
Yeah, I like that one. I think it's
Wait,
that one. But
was it like two people of note that were doing this scene?
it
Like, would I know?
was like
Can you?
like they're theater people. I mean, Maggie Dence was doing Judi Dench's part, which she plays like the grandma on Heartbreak High. That
Okay.
like she has a small role in that, and then Lucy Bell of the John Bell
Okay.
dynasty was the
Okay.
Kate role. So two
Oh.
illustrious actresses of the Sydney stage gave it their all, which I think planted the seed for another two illustrious stars of the Sydney stage to do their worst with this show, or this film rather, this book, this script.
Yeah. Have you
You're referring
read
to the fact that
the novel that it's based on?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. We did no research, darling.
this is based on a book.
Hello.
This is an informative podcast as much as it is one for entertainment. So yes, it's based on a book, honey.
And what's the book called?
Notes on a Scandal.
It's on a scandal.
Oh my god! Wow.
But actually, I
just-
think it does have an alternate title, which was like, it's something like, what did she
Killer
do?
lesbians.
Or like,
what did she do?
Yeah.
what was the tea? It was very.
What was the
something
tea?
like
The
that.
movie that's going to be coming out soon, and it makes $10 billion.
Exactly.
Starring Sydney
exactly.
Sweeney.
Well, that was actually one of my questions that I was going to ask. If you had to do this, if they were going to remake Notes on a Scandal today, who would you cast in it? I have
and
an
you would
idea.
cast Sydney Sweeney,
Sydney Sweeney. Hell,
and she's still married to Bill
no.
Nye. Just keep that as the cast.
True. I feel like, I mean, we're probably getting ahead of ourselves, but yes, I feel like surely just seeing Kate in the Judy role would be fabulous to see the tables turn, though she's arguably still too young, though I would love to see her in that wig, which incredible wigs in this movie, by the way.
Yeah.
And then in the Kate role, I guess Elizabeth Debicki. Is that too obvious? Maybe.
That's kind of cunt. I had an idea.
Kiki
We'd have
Palmer.
to
Why not?
Kiki Palmer and Jennifer Lewis. Let's go.
Period.
I feel like the height difference between Elizabeth Debicki and the child that she's in the relationship with would add another
With the Rizzler.
power level.
The Rizzler as Stephen.
Because
Wait,
isn't
no,
he like 50 or something? Isn't the Rizzler actually old? Or am I thinking of a different tiny man? No, that's
No, that's
I'm thinking of the
I
other
know
one.
exactly who you're talking about, but I don't know that guy's name.
Who are you talking about?
Hezbollah or something.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Hezbollah.
Something or other.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Hezbollah. Yeah.
And that's what was the whole thing with that, where it was like, someone, Mike Tyson, like picked him up.
Oh my
Yes,
God,
and
Gab.
because they were treating him like he's a kid, but then they're like,
Yeah,
you're
and he
actually
was like
just doing that to a
kissing
grown
him like he
man.
was a baby, and they're like, that's a 21-year-old man. Like, anyway, God, I
Yeah.
didn't know I'd be talking about that today, but here we are.
I love you, Hezbollah.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good
thought
cast.
we could do, if we like Americanized it, it would be cunt to have Jodie Foster in the Judi Dench role and like Jennifer Lawrence. Maybe not
Oh,
like
come
right now,
on.
but like
Don't put Jodie as the sinister lesbian. Come on.
as
That's too on the nose.
as a sinister
I'm
lesbian
thinking
myself.
Cynthia Nixon. I'm thinking Rosie O'Donnell.
Because I knew you. I feel like...
Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi. There we go.
Now we're cooking.
Sorry, James, who did you say should play the younger... Who should
Jennifer-
play the Kate
Jennifer
role?
Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Okay, yeah.
Like you can see
Yeah.
her, like she's like a Sheba, like woo woo energy.
And so who would play
Yes,
Bill
why
Nye?
That's a good question. Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell. I see.
Right. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, interesting idea.
Well, I think actually
We'll keep it in mind.
I think Jodie Foster should play a sinister lesbian again. You know, it's
Again.
time.
More
I feel
Naiad.
like her Naiad.
We all
I was
remember
gonna
Naiad.
say I was gonna say Inside Man, which I watched last week, where she's like a lipstick lesbian, and it is very
Fabulous. Do you
unsettling.
guys have a Spike Lee episode coming up?
He's
Oh,
coming
you
on for
know,
Heist
Yeah,
Dolores.
he's coming up.
where the us two are the authority on Spike Lee joints. Know that.
Sorry, is Jodie a canonical lesbian in Inside Man?
No, I just think like if it's not explicitly said that she's straight, I always read her as a
It's
lesbian.
implied.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
A strong blazer.
And she was like, I'm gonna run this shit. You
Mm.
know.
Well, James, not every woman in a film that doesn't have a romantic storyline is a lesbian. Thank you.
Well, maybe they should be.
Yes.
As a
Maybe they
lesbian
should be.
myself.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Andrew, I'm curious to hear more about this. So for those who don't know, Andrew, I don't know what you did, but you you seem
neither
to
really.
adapt the film Notes on a Scandal into a play, but it sounds a little more complicated than that. And I really
Yeah.
wanted to see this, and I
Yeah.
do hope you do it in Melbourne at
Well,
some
yeah.
point.
Keep fingers crossed for a NAM tour, guys. Come on.
Okay, great.
I'm
Any
coming back in
angel investors
April,
out
so
there?
let's make that
Okay.
happen.
Yes. No, look, it may have another life. It's already had 2, so never say never. But yeah, basically, so from those seeds planted in that early drama class at uni, my classmate and friend Emma Q and I, very, very unemployed actor vibes, very just, totally unenamored with theater. We just thought, you know what? What if we just made something that we want to see? And, what do we want to see other than 2 actresses in wigs fighting? So we were like, okay, let's just turn Notes on a Scandal into a show. And we were, feeling really bitter and thinking like, oh, we're so sick of this, these shows with cameras, and why don't we'll get some cameras and we'll do like a cine theater version of, think Picture of Dorian Gray, but it's Notes on a Scandal, one gay guy project to another. And then we started making
Wait, is
this
Kip
work.
Williams gay?
Honey.
Crazy.
Yes. So we
Him and
basically
Jamie Lloyd.
Yes, we'll say that. That scandal, the kind of like Jamie Lloyd leaving the wife of it all, I'm going, oh.
Wait, what? We're gonna circle back on this one because
okay, segue. But yeah. So basically, we were kind of like, haha, let's do that. It'd be funny. Like it's niche. This niche movie that gay people love. We'll adapt it. And then like we started rehearsing it, and very quickly we were like, oh, it's actually kind of hard. Like using these cameras, like truly so humbling, because we were like, we don't know what we're doing, and we didn't have the budget either. So we were like, oh god, this is terrible. So we had like a total freak out, and we basically had a deadline because we were like part of this festival that we were doing, and we had this idea of like we were going to do some kind of like meta take on Notes on a Scandal, where we kind of go between the plot of the film, and then we play ourselves, and we also play Kate and Judy, and it's just like mishmash. And then like we just both had like a total freak out. We were like, this is hot garbage. Like, what are we doing? Like, and we would have like a mental breakdown every rehearsal. One time we were like, okay, let's just make a film. Let's just film it as ourselves, and we'll screen that at the festival, and we'll come out as Kate and Judy. And we were like, yep, let's just do that. And then both of us went home and told our respective partners, and my partner was like, yep, believe in you, do whatever you think. And then her partner was like, that's like the worst idea I've ever heard. Do not do that. And then we came back the next rehearsal, and I was like, okay, so my partner said, what's it going to do? And she was like, we can't do that. And I was like, no, you're so right. Because like, what if we make a video and it's like so boring and that's all we have?
So your partner lied to you?
Yeah, period. Good partner, supportive boyfriend. And then essentially it resulted in this piece that we made, that we performed at the end of last year, and then we did again in the middle of this year. And so it is an adaptation of the movie where my friend Emma plays Barbara, and I played Sheba, but kind of playing it as Judi Dench and me as Kate Blanchett naturally. But it's sort of like as we're making it, as we're doing the show, we kind of keep breaking out of it because, you know, I keep fucking things up. I'm like this annoying sort of twink, I guess. You know, use your imagination. And Emma is trying to sort of use this to like relaunch her career, but then you can sort of tell that something's awry. And basically we realized that like the whole point of her putting on this show has been an elaborate plot for her to use me as like a blood sacrifice and obtain more roles, and it sort of becomes like a riff on the substance and, you know, all these kind of like high exploitation projects, but through the lens of like gay people enjoying them. And anyway, that's like a very convoluted way of explaining it, but yeah, hopefully we'll have another life. But it definitely increased my affection for this film and how like funny it is and how like good the script is, and also just like how quick it moves. I love.
Mm.
It's like they need to show this film in film school about like no fat, like no,
Yeah.
nothing is wasteful, like it just flies, and it's just a rollicking good time watching these
It's
Yeah.
legends totally degrade themselves and serve while doing
for
it.
such good. Yeah, it's like I also think it's like one of the rare films that like where it's got the like diary thing and she's just like narrating the whole time where it actually works. I'm like, this
Totally.
Oh, okay. Not Diary of a Wimpy Kid shade on this
Hey.
podcast.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
know-
Diary of Anne Frank shade on the podcast. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, she's
In this
been through
climate?
enough.
Oh. Hey, you know that I don't play about Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Know that the real ones
Okay.
know. That's my diary, sweet love. All that to say, no, it's just like it's fucking hilarious. Like I've seen it like 3 times now, and I was just like sitting in my bed like at the laptop laughing out loud because it's just like Judi Dench is such a cunt. And
Truly, it's like 90 minutes of Judi Dench reading everyone to filth.
she's like,
One
the
of my
fat girl
favorite-
that I work with is pregnant. That's me. That's what I'm like. Literally, I'm like, this is what's in here. The fat girl that I work with is pregnant.
Oh, God.
I
I
hope she's
hate
not
them
listening.
all. No, I don't.
One of my favorite moments in this is when Judy finally gets invited to lunch at Kate Blanchett's house, and she's like, "I adore lasagna," and then she's like, cheese gives me gas, so like I'll have a small portion."
Truly, the whole monologue that like the monologues that she has from the diaries are like
Oh,
gold. I'm trying to think
I mean,
of
in that scene when she's talking about the art of like making an effort and not looking like you've made an effort, and so you know she gets her hair done and she's wearing these nice clothes and she's got flowers, and then she shows up at the lunch and the daughter's like, "What are you all pushed up for?" And then she's like, she makes up, she's like, "I've got an appointment later." It's like, oh,
Yeah,
it just makes your toes curl. It's so awkward.
and shout out Juno Temple in an early role.
Juno Temple.
That's Juno Temple. Oh my God! Wow.
That girl is booked.
She
Seriously, she has
literally-
never been out of work.
and we love
Was
her
she in
for
The
that.
Dark Knight Rises?
Dark Knight Rises, Wild Child. Come on.
Wow.
She-
Ups and downs.
Yes. No, Judy, I would go on record to say this is absolutely my favorite Judi Dench performance. I think this role is just incredible.
Yeah,
How do you think it compares to M from James Bond?
I mean, I'm a little Bond agnostic, to be honest. I mean, M, she was great, but this is like next level. I mean, how does it compare to Philomena? Now, there's a
Oh, I
question.
never saw it. I never.
Me
Oh no, I
either,
did. I'm sorry, I
actually.
did.
Oh.
I did. It was a triumph. It was a triumph.
It was a
I get
triumph.
confused with all the other ones that came out at that time.
Yeah,
like The
true.
Lady
Victoria and
Gaga
Abdul.
the best
Didn't
exotic
see that
Marigold
one.
Hotel.
Uh,
The
Well,
second
that's
best exotic
Belfast.
Marigold
Blockbuster.
Hotel.
Belfast. Was Judi Dench in Belfast?
Baby, she got
Yes.
Oscar nominated for Belfast.
Oscar nominated.
Jesus. She
We
needs
didn't go
to,
s-
I reckon we can get one more great performance out of her. And I know she's blind, I know she's deaf, but I feel like we can get one more out of
Oh,
her.
that never stopped anyone. Come on.
When she
Yeah.
does the Helen Keller biopic, let's get it
Oh.
done.
Not
Did you guys know that Helen Keller flew a plane once?
Once,
Legit.
exactly.
I'm
9/11.
Seriously,
Girl.
they took her out to some field, and obviously they didn't have confidence. And
Yet they said,
she-
strap in, diva. I mean, where is the duty of care in that? Sorry.
yeah, I hope there weren't any passengers on there. I imagine she
Yeah,
makes
they said,
the
if you're going to
announcement.
go down, it's just going to be you, honey.
Yeah.
Alone.
Oh my god.
Yeah, pretty bad.
Do you think
They're
Well,
like,
no,
it's
not
a
bad.
car.
She broke barriers.
You're about to drive a car. Stupid.
her and Amelia
Yeah,
Earhart?
she broke a lot of barriers.
Mm.
Even actually, I haven't read about this in a long time, but I'm pretty
Here
sure
we go.
even when she landed, she was kind of like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
They just let me do anything.
Queen.
Yeah, she was amazing.
Oh my god.
I-
Anyway, what a segue. But yes,
You-
Judy
so
as
you said
Barbara.
that it's her best performance. Do you think that she should have won
I
the
think
Oscar that
so.
year?
She was nominated. I think
Mhm.
it would have been very deserved.
Mhm.
But a lot of competition.
Yeah. Do you remember? Well, I can tell. It was Helen Mirren won for The Queen, which
Mhm.
obviously. Meryl was in for Devil Wears Prada, Kate Winslet for Little Children, and Penelope Cruz for Voltaire. Would you take away that Helen Mirren
I
Oscar?
think it would definitely be between Judy and Meryl for sure.
Okay.
With
you
Penelope.
gay guy. You gay guy.
Yeah, well, say that. I mean, you're only human. Yeah, I mean, I think signature, when I think of Judy, even though this isn't like the mode I usually think of her as, this is like all her gifts, like just her delivery of dialogue, her mercurial gaze. I don't know. She's just fabulous.
Gaze. Yeah, I think this film is like, I feel like there are many like more contemporary films that achieve being like a true melodrama, which I think this is.
Mhm.
Like, I think things get dialed up in such a way that when Kate Blanchett is like screaming at all those photographers on the street, and it's like, we get this shot of her coming out the door and up the stairs, and it's
And
like
the music.
it's this huge thing, but it lands because they kind of slowly ratchet things up until it's like boom. And I think Judy's like narration and like her monologues and stuff give it this sense of like, it is very writerly, and it is a bit sort of fluffy and like pulpy and ridiculous in some ways.
Yeah, it very much feels like a piece with like Whatever Happened to Baby Jane and that kind of like genre where
yeah.
it's like the performances, like, yeah, it is over the top, but like the performances are so good and grounded in like an emotional truth that like they sell it. And you are invested, like you can watch it with the lens of like full emotional investment. But yeah, you can also put your gay guy glasses on and be like, this shit is hilarious. Is women in
Mine are
peril.
Exactly.
I mean, I think this film is like, it should be in museums, even just if it was for the Judi Dench delivering the line of "You're not young."
Truly.
I say this to help you.
Many people need to hear that. We need to be reminded of that often.
Some
Yes.
people
And-
on this Zoom, maybe.
Oh, not naming any names, but no, truly, it is a reminder. It's like to hear that. It's like, no, she's right to say it. Like,
Yeah.
We could all
Hey.
use that as a mantra.
And that the boy will discard her like an old rag. Like
exactly.
that's what
And does.
and does.
And
That
truly,
boy was
their
really good,
chemistry is
low-key.
crazy. Like when they're by the train station or the train line.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's
I read
full on.
the in the IMDb trivia, it was like whatever. I forgot his name, but they were like, apparently he did not hesitate during the love scenes with Kate Blanchett. I was like, period. He said,
yeah. When we were like prepping for the adaptation of this, like we just watched like obviously like various scenes on YouTube as like a quick reference, and like, I mean, it's kind of obvious, but like there were so many comments that are like, Kate Blanchett's a pedo, like that she would do this movie with like an actual underage boy, like, you know, she's part of the like Illuminati, the Hollywood, you know, like ring of pedophiles. I was like, damn, okay. But then I was like, that is kind of crazy. Like if he actually was underage, I'm like,
I think he was 16 at the time.
yeah, that's
which is
crazy.
like,
Yeah.
But you know, you do what you got to do to book a job.
But that's the thing. He hasn't really been gainfully employed
we haven't
since.
seen much of him.
Unfortunately, I did have a look.
Um,
Yeah. Did you know
yeah,
that?
truly.
It was almost Nicholas Hoult that was in it.
Wow, I
He,
see
like,
that. They do have a
yeah.
similar look, actually.
That would have been like peak Skins era or just before, perhaps.
Yeah,
but-
another one of I have to imagine your favorite lines is the text that he sends to Gay.
Happy Xmas, wish that I was fucking you blind right now.
This is just like
Romance
there's just,
isn't dead.
Every Christmas that
I
comes up.
You send that to your boyfriend every Christmas.
I'm
One of my
wondering if we can talk
favorites-
about gay rights, lesbian rights.
Yes.
And not to be woke about it all, but you know, I'm wondering like how you think about how this stacks up in terms of like, because I feel like watching this in
Lesbian
2025.
representation.
Well, yeah, I feel like watching this in 2025, it's like, oh, this can just be like this sort of camp, like juicy thing. But then, you know, in 2006 or whenever it was, it is like homophobic in a way.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But I
like
think-
you creepy old lesbian pursues like, and that's the thing, and that was like something that we also really landed on as thinking that was hilariously homophobic when we were like adapting this play, is that it's like the movie does posit it's like it is better to be a pedophile than like a single old creepy lesbian.
But
like,
you know,
that's the thing we should pity more. Like we should be like, oh, she's horrifying.
And I think particularly the ending where it sets it up to be like, and she's gonna do it again. Like the
again.
monster
The
is still
500
out
Days
there.
of Summer ending.
Period.
On the bench too.
On the bench too.
But you know, I think there's one scene that kind of gives it a bit more though, where Judi Dench's sister is talking to her and being like, if you bring someone home, what did she say? She's kind of like, oh, what about that girl? And like
that girl from
she's
work,
accepting
like-
of her. Yeah, so you're kind of like, oh, she's kind of in like a prison of her own making. Of course, it's,
Exactly.
you know, it's societal homophobia and whatever, but like,
Mm.
I think that's a really important scene to be like, no, she has like acceptance if she wants it.
Totally.
But,
Yeah.
you know,
It's all about the chase for Barb.
Yeah.
yes.
She's just
Jennifer
a bitter old
Dodd, is that her
virgin.
name?
Yeah,
Yes.
Jennifer Dodd.
And also the stroking scene is insane.
Oh, yeah.
Did you
which
do that?
is incredible.
Just-
Um,
oh.
when I was a girl, we used to stroke each other. Did you do that at your school? Queen.
I also love in that argument when she's being like, no, I love you. Like, I only have love for you.
Yeah, I only have
Tender
tender
feelings.
feelings.
Only love.
Truly.
I loved the
She
little
body slammed her into that fucking bookcase as well.
She was sick of it. She was sick of it.
She said,
Yeah, and I
"Get
also
your
know,
love."
like, definitely an image that really burned into my brain as a child from the film is Kate when she, like, puts on the makeup
Oh.
and she has her, like, if I'm gonna be a whore, like, I might as well lean in kind of moment where she's like,
literally
she looks
in the mirror
fabulous.
with like, ugh. I love
with that
the little
wig.
Easter egg when she's like, when Barbara's like throwing up in the bathroom, and there's just graffiti that's like, Babs Covert is a nasty lesbian. What was it? It was
Oh my God, never noticed that.
Babs Covert equals nasty old leser. I want her to lick her mangy twat. Mangy twat.
Oh my
Just
God.
like, just over, like, I think I only picked it up this time, but I was like,
Wow,
period.
there's so many hidden details.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly. Oh,
The production
mean,
designer, hats off.
exactly. They got that Sharpie
Earned
out
their
and they
paycheck
said,
that week.
let's
Yeah.
make history. Do we want to like talk about Bill Nye? His like that. What are your thoughts, if any?
His best performance.
Great
Yeah.
screaming, great yelling. I mean, it's funny, right? Because like he is good, but like it's all about the ladies in this one. Like again, not to bring up this version of this show that we were doing, but like we were initially like, oh yeah, do we like play him? But he basically got cut entirely from our show. And
Period.
Steven was played by a soccer ball in a wig in our show. So
In a wig.
Yeah, I'll have to send photos to accompany. We'll give the audience a visual.
Please. Was it like a long-haired wig?
No, short, like the film.
Okay. Yep. Yes, the wig he wears in the film is a short one.
Exactly.
And did anyone see Living? What the hell does that movie called?
Bill Nye's Living. Yes,
It was fun.
Yes.
I did fall asleep during that.
Yeah, it was like, I'm sure it's raking in views on ABC iView, but
yeah, I went to like a Palace preview screening that was like a seniors matinee or something, and I was obviously the youngest person in the cinema, and it was like a Sunday, and I was quite hungover, and I was just like,
You were living.
That is the perils of being an Oscar completist, right?
Literally. I just don't know if I have it in me anymore. I did it for like 2
truly.
years.
It's like,
and now I'm
enough
like,
is enough.
I fully just lost my train of thought. Great.
It's okay. Shall we wrap up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fuck me, I guess. I'll see myself out.
Yeah.
Do we have any like favorite line readings or anything that we haven't just touched on? Because there are so many in this film.
I mean, I feel like we have to give some attention to, you want to fuck me, Barbara?
Oh, that
you
was
want to roll around like lovers?
You just dropped in for that. That was
dropped in. Yeah.
That was guttural.
This is what you have to look forward to if we ever do this show again. It's crazy to be coming on and talking about this, like, about something that's like no one can see, but you know, that's the ephemerality of theater. Maybe we'll upload it and do the video archive.
Exactly.
NT Live. No, it's not a scam.
Please do. I would love to watch.
Literally.
Yeah, we'll send you a cheeky link.
Yeah, I feel like the Regent Theatre might be free soon.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I think in between Beetlejuice and Anastasia, we can make it work.
Yeah, but I'll be replaced by Craig McLachlan.
That's crazy.
Topic for listeners in the future, this is during a time where Craig McLachlan has resurfaced. That name means anything.
Reared his ugly head.
God.
True.
That was
I'm always
crazy.
dragging someone on this show from the Australian musical theatre scene.
I mean, you have to.
You know,
we
have
to be. I mean, James is. If it's not you doing it, it's James. So it's good. Yeah.
Is there anyone you want to complain about, Samuel?
In the theatre scene, well, I think I already complained about Eddie Perfect. Just silently, but.
God, we're gonna get a defamation suit from this.
From Craig and Eddie doing a class action. No, they're not as bad as each other.
Okay,
I take that back. I take that back. No.
Come on.
Come on.
Think of the victims.
Of Beetlejuice, yeah.
Okay, now we actually are gonna get cancelled from this.
Yeah, the Beetlejuice fans are crazy. They're gonna find this and they're gonna kill you.
I'm sure
not me though.
Yeah.
I like Beetlejuice, and I'm not just saying that.
I haven't seen, so no comment.
Yeah, surprised it's only doing Melbourne BT dubs, which is Anyway, anywho, notes on a scandal. I mean, do we need to even do the criteria?
No way. It's a gay guy
Nah,
classic.
wrap
Gay
this
Guy
shit
Club.
up. Get it through the gate. Come
Gold
on,
I
push
Star
it in.
Day.
I made some
Gatekeeping let notes
bolognese,
on a
and I have to put that
scandal.
in the fridge, so we just don't have time to do the criteria.
I adore
A gold star for
bolognese.
notes on a scandal from Barbara.
Yes,
Yeah.
a gold star. Well, thank you so
Wow.
much for joining us, Andrew. This was such a pleasure. I will say it was worth persevering through the intense issues we had at the beginning. And it's been a lovely chat. I speak for everyone at the Gatekeeping Company when I say this was a lovely chat.
Thank you. Yeah, the repetition really makes me believe it. So
I've been practicing. I've been rehearsing this.
yes, good. Well, thank you so much for having me. A pleasure as always. I look forward to round 3. Third
Hopefully
time's
in
a charm.
person.
I'll invite myself. Yeah, the London edition.
Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Where can people find you if you want them to?
Well, these days, I mean, Twitter's sort of dead, so more Instagram, but even that, like, just look out in the headlines. No, they can find me on Instagram at andrew.fraser. I mean, but what are they going to see? Like, chances are, if you're reading The Guardian and you come across an article about some actress, I probably helped write it. So that's your best bet. Most
Yeah.
recently, a tribute to Mother. Speaking of Jennifer Lawrence
Yeah.
from earlier in the episode.
Yeah. Can't
but
say
yeah,
I agreed with
no,
that one, but I respect you.
You believe in a difference of opinion.
Yes.
We're all about
And
free
that's what
speech
gatekeeping is all
yeah,
about.
gatekeeping.
Another topical, topic for this week
Very
in
on
which we're
topic.
recording. Yes.
Check the date. No, thank you so much for having me. Such a pleasure as always. And if you haven't seen this film, definitely do. It's a classic for a reason.
Yeah. If you haven't seen the film, I'm shocked that you made it this far.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, truly, because they're still asking, "What's the plot?"
I mean that part actually.
We never explained it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but who
if you know, you
cares?
know.
That's the thing. This is a niche film, so let's keep it that way. To quote the name of this podcast, Gatekeep.
And on that note,
And
thank you for
let's end it
listening.
there.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to our Patreon. Love you guys. Peace and love. You're not
Peace and
young.
love. Bye.